with this guy. I'm going to say his name, Ross Comerford, and he's probably Brisbane's greatest piano player that plays at the Press Club. And honestly, like a great. And they had this gig forever in the Press Club where it was a real musicians, almost jazz thing. They do a lot of like, they all went to the concert, anyway, really good stuff. And, his post was like, look, I just found this video because they lost the gig to Tranny Trivia, some crap sort of thing. So I knew he was like bummed out about it, but it was late at night and I was such a smart ass, but it caused mayhem all week, like, because I said this. And it goes back to like when I'd watch you on video or the way, we'd rock out.
Yeah, man.
You'd sell to me when we play, it's important to show people the accents of the song that you love. Here comes the bum, 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 and you do it with your body. I don't know whether it was our time. Anyway.
Yeah, fucking right.
So I'm watching this video of these great guys. I was like, this guy on piano I know just going ripping, man.
Yeah,
and the drummer, ta, 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 and they're looking at each other and the bass player's like, bum, bum. You could see when here it comes, bridge, ba, ba, whatever. But the guitar player, who actually I know is a legend because here's where I messed up. I just went, good on you, Ross, man. That was, you are ripping. I can't help but want to kick the guitarist's ass because it dead set he was just standing there. And just not even any movement to the
no
rhythm.
Motion.
But I know I was being a dick on Facebook, but I got
fucking
flogged.
nailed.
Because little did I know that everyone knows this guy. I don't know this guy, but I've got nailed. Like, and something that's so crazy happened with a guy that I know forever, and I
know.
I'm still rattled by it.
Dude, I know.
A great mate of mine, we just blew into each other, and we both blocked each other, and just
try not.
But it all came from just the want of wanting the kids to perform, like. Just to put on some entertainment. Like I mean it when I say like say the Bee Gees were in Surfers Paradise six nights a week. Like we come from this history of where it was entertainment, this sort of cheeseball. But come on, we've got a room of people. They need to have their heads turned on, and then there's the certain era or some certain kids or something that just all dudes like
don't react that way. Yeah,
they don't react like that. And,
no, I get it, man. And I mean, I think. I couldn't help the way that would, that just seemed like the natural way to fucking play. Like you're loving it, you're feeling it, it's kicking ass. Fuck, I want to jump around, I want to fucking bang, or if I could, I'd jump in the crowd with a guitar. I never did. I wish I had have. And then, I think, mate, I don't know, that generation, like you said, 90s and just, again, I come back to bands like Seven Dust, man, where I still watch them live and they still fucking deliver a show, man. They fucking pole drive you. I
know nothing about Seven Dust.
Dude,
nothing.
Get on that train.
Yeah, like
I'm going
to
send you some shit later tonight, man. Oh, man, they're fucking incredible, man. Yeah. And, but yeah, going back to that, there's nothing worse than, 4 guys just fucking having the time of their life, and the one guy in the corner with his back turned. That was one that's something that used to shit me there were a few in the 90s too, man, where there was a guitarist or that just turned his back and faced the rig.
Yeah.
And didn't even connect with the crowd. It's like, you're fucking kidding me, man.
Yeah.
Like
it was like the night before I saw an old thing of Jimi Hendrix before he was Jimi Hendrix. He was just playing rhythm guitar in this act just where there were these two black dudes out front that had this dance going. It's like when it was still black and white, and it was so amazing to watch. Like everyone knows what this is, but it was the complete opposite. How did we not learn from this great bit of whereas like they were on Bandstand or something. And there's like all this. Everyone's like,
but they're feeling it.
Yeah.
They're feeling it, and that's what it comes down to, is just feeling it. I mean, unless you're technically playing something so fucking technically fucked up that you can't afford to move.
Yeah.
But then again, I'll take that challenge because, man, I've seen Meshuggah live. Yeah. I've seen some, and I'm talking,
you just get used to
mate. I'll watch those guys fucking move.
Yeah.
And shit they're playing is like, you need they say humans only got 10% of their brain. Meshuggah's using like fucking 40% of their brain. Those guys, and they're still rocking out. So, there's no real excuses, man. If I go see a band, which is rare as fuck, I'm getting older. We've got kids. I like to go to bed early.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
Just like to drink at home.
Yeah, I just like to drink at home on my own without a wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, I do want a band. I do yearn for a band to kick my fucking ass, and even if it's just scuddy punk or something, which is funny because those are the bands that usually fucking cause the most raucous and shit, and I just go, fuck, the music was pretty loose and fucked up and maybe not technically savvy, but shit, man, they smashed fucking shit up. They, the kids.
That's what I mean. They were inspired by probably the generation before. They were inspired to this is how it's done, and that's why you need to do it.
I will
mate.
try. I will not try. It will happen. It's like Pantene. It won't happen overnight. It will happen. It's just a matter of getting some songs. I just really want to get an EP out. I really love the recording process and producing and engineering. So I really want to get that done. And I think the thing when I look back in hindsight of all my bands is, and you would know this scenario, and a lot of guys and people listening would know this, is that you get in a band, you write songs, then you go out and gig them. And then by the time you get to recording, you've already written another fucking 10 songs and you hate the songs that you're recording, right? So then that never stops that process. You're just continually in that cycle of just finished up because you as a band, you've finally got the money together to fucking
Karma koala.
eat some koala karma. And then you've recorded this album and everyone fucking hates it in the band because you played it for a year before you even recorded it. Now you've recorded it. Now people want to hear the songs because they're recorded. So what I thought was, well, why don't I do it the other way? Why don't I get the EP done before I even set a fucking foot on any stage? So that way, from fucking dot, the songs are fresh for me, the songs are fresh for you, and then the cycle is kind of flipped, So then by the time the EP's gravitated or people are into it, then the next 5 or 6 or 7, 8, 9, 10 songs I've got or we've written, they're still fresh and ready to go, and I can get that done and get into a cycle where I'm in that cycle instead of hating the songs I'm playing because I've been playing for fucking 2 years, you know, because we didn't have enough money to record, which is not existent these days. You can produce some quality shit for fuck all. So I'm all for that, So that's my kind of goal. I kind of think about.
You must miss jamming though.
I do miss jam, and I do, and I had to, unfortunately, after a bad relationship, not a bad relationship, I'm going to take that back. I just had to dump a lot of gear. I know I dumped a lot of gear, and so the ability to jam is a little harder. It's not impossible. There's plenty of brothers who lend me gear, but that's kind of not been there. But so that's why I've kind of focused more on, what I can produce in my bed, what I can produce at home, and if I can produce something killer enough, and I think I can, I believe I can, with other people or myself, it doesn't, it's one or the other, then I've got something ready to go from scratch. So the first guy that comes up to me in a show and says, fuck, that kicked ass, man, when can I get a CD? I go, you can fucking buy it right fucking now. Not, oh man, we've got another year, we're trying to save our money, get our shit together, and then, you might hear these songs, and by then we'll fucking hate them and never play them live, and you'll buy the CD but never hear it live. No, that's kind of where in my older age, I'm sort of thinking of going,
Yeah, well then you'll become the, you'll be asking guys to learn these songs.
I will.
It's kind of a
I will, which
challenge,
is weird. Which is weird, and I do, and don't get me wrong, man. I don't really enjoy
the Stewart Williams experience.
Yeah, it is, but I love feeding off other musicians. I never got to where I got on my own. I got to where I got from jamming with fucking other dudes and getting their input and their ideas, and so when you're on your own, it's okay. So you don't have to fight as much with other people. You fight with yourself, fight with other people. But I think it would be nice to have people come in and go, nah, man, that chorus is fucking good, but it's too long, or, this is fucking shit, straight up shit, or maybe we do this that way instead of that way, I still really yearn. I do yearn for that. But for now, it is. You know, I am where I am with it. So I'll just keep chipping away.
Yeah.
Tenag's in the Colt. Fuck, he's 41.
Yeah.
I'm fucking not even 40 yet. So if he can get in the
You've
Colt
got chances.
41, I got chances of fucking getting out there live again. There's no doubt. You know?
AC/DC.
AC/DC.
Like Cliff Young. Like Cliff, what's his name?
The Rolling Stones, Keith Richards, fucking, you know, if they Nicky Six is still fucking doing it, you know what I mean? Like,
he might die. Touch wood.
Touch wood, man. I don't think he's gonna. I think if he's gonna die, fuck, he would have died like in 88. I think he did die in 88, actually. But yeah, I mean, so that's how I look at it, you know. It's, you know, Metallica, look at Metallica, man. Like, they've got to be, early 50s now, almost.
Yep.
And, you know, there's no stopping Slayer after Hanneman's died, you know, and there's still, fuck me, new Slayer.
Yeah.
Just like,
I know.
Holy fuck. I mean, my mum and dad got me Rain and
That was
Blood
Rick
when I was
Rubin
like,
too.
Rick Rubin, man. Rick Rubin's been like their dad forever, you know. My mum and dad bought me Rain and Blood when I was 11.
Really?
On vinyl, man. Yeah, fuck yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, man. I've been a Slayer fan
Wow.
for fucking so many years. And Slayer still to this album, Repentless, I think.
Man.
It's just
funny.
like fucking ridiculous.
Well, what's funny about that, my parents don't care about music. They just don't. They want, you know.
No, mine I don't think are big fans either, but they just...
But my old man came back from America,
Sorry.
you know, back in Rochedale in, I don't know, I was 11. And for some reason, he bought me AC/DC's Let There Be Rock.
Yeah.
Because my uncle just gave me a guitar. And for some reason, I ended up with the American version, which has got different songs on it. Well, it's got different, like, Bad Boy Boogie and stuff that is on.
Yeah, right, okay.
But I had... it was just like, oh my God. Like, and I just didn't even really know. I just started to learn, Chris Cleve just taught me how to play a couple of riffs, you know, was kids. And then I ended up with Let There Be Rock. Like, wow, what a gift.
Yeah, man.
And you got Rain and Blood.
I got Rain and Blood, man. Like, no shit. And
what made them buy that?
Dude, because my mum and dad were going away and... bless their hearts, man. You know, me and my sister, they're like, we're going away for an adult weekend.
Well, Stewart does love Satan.
Yeah, fully. And it's like, what do you want? We'll get you, like, it's kind of like a buy off, a trade off of we'll keep you happy. What do you want? We'll buy you a record. It's back when it's records, kids. And I'm like, and fucking, I've been to Ride the Lightning. I had Ride the Lightning on tape, and on the other side, I had a taste of Slayer, and I was like, you know what I want? I want Rain and Blood. I want a Slayer. I didn't even say Rain and Blood. I said I want a Slayer album.
Right.
And lo and behold, man, they fucking bought it. And it was
a record.
The record, and, you know, with the fucking Satan on the front cover with the fucking head falling off and shit, you know.
So
and
awesome.
it was so cool. And you know, and I took it down to my buddy's house, like, and he's like, holy fuck, man, this is like so fucking intense.
Yeah.
And yeah, man, and that's Slayer. It's like till this day, man. I've just been like mad Slayer.
Imagine if they bought you some other record.
Well, they bought
Think
my
about
sister
it.
90. Oh, what were they called? Fuck, I can't remember, man. To give you the irony, the spectrum, 1920.
Oh, 27.
29, 27. So they got her that, and they got me Slayer's Rain and Blood, and
So is she still dodgy?
no, she's.
I don't know.
No. She's
still a top
musically,
40?
I don't know. I don't know
that's
actually,
rude.
which is really shit of me. I actually should shitting. She loves my music. I know that. I just she loves Seven Dust. She loves I Mother Earth, which is a fucking Canadian great band. Get into that shit. But yeah, no, it
What's their big hit? 1927 was something like.
oh fuck,
Wasn't
man.
it 1927?
Nah,
the words?
No, man, that's around Aha and
Yeah.
like that.
Well,
whole
they just
pseudo
toured
echo.
recently, and on Facebook, everyone's like, "We're going to 1927." I'm like,
Yeah, fully, man, fully.
and then we're going to the Eurythmics. I'm like, "Oh man,
Yeah, man.
Really?
But my mum and dad took me to Dire Straits on the Brothers in Arms
yeah?
tour, which is,
Yeah.
you know, something.
yeah." I had that. Well, when I say CD, for some reason, my
That
old
was a
man used
big
to sell.
album. That was a big album.
Yeah, but the old boy used to sell hi-fis when in brackets hi-fis
hi-fi,
came out in the early late 70s.
Yeah, man.
So he was one of the first dudes to go, these CDs. I don't know how he got this CD player, but
Remember when
we
they
were
were
one
big?
of the first.
Remember when they were like fucking really big?
like
Like they were
this.
massive CDs.
Well, it came with that Dire Straits record,
Oh man.
and so and then a month later I had that Dire Straits record and what is it? And Let There Be Rock.
Yeah, let it be. See, I know I just went through. I mean, I went pretty progressively. Van Halen's 5150, fucking, and ZZ Top's Afterburn. I think ZZ Top's Afterburn was the first album I can remember going, I fucking like music. But when I got 5150 Van Halen, that fucking changed my life. That album still to this day, man. I just blows me away. And then from there, it was like Slayer. Right. Metallica, Slayer, and then Faith No More came along, and this is a really funny story because the girl up the road who I grew up with